Oh.
Always do that shit.
Yeah, do the quiet one. You know when there's people in the other room.
In the other room, you can't make noise. All right, so what about this, dude? This is what you got to troll your girl with. Now every time you're gonna finish, start doing some weird ass noise. Like just start going to like straight like ape noises. You're like,
wow.
See what happens. Just gotta try it once, or just pick up the really random noise and just go with it.
Boo. Boo.
Now it's gotta be something more obvious where she literally hears you say it.
Oh man.
Or say some fucking dumb line.
Like,
really.
It's going over 9,000.
Oh jeez. You gotta go with something more hilarious. Like I don't know. Give me a minute. I'll think of something.
Oh, Big Papa Smurf. He's about to smurf all over you. That's scripted, man.
Yeah, it's a bit much. He's got to go with like a, and there goes a hole in one.
Wow.
I don't know, man. I'm just thinking. You every once in a while, just spice things up. You got to throw a little.
You got to give
something different in there. Yeah, man. You gotta change it up.
You gotta. It can't be the same.
Nah, you gotta change it up. Throw some noises in there.
Oh, that was the spicy one.
Or just start singing like a random ass song, like some Disney song that she's not gonna expect. Just
I let it go. Let go.
That's hilarious. Now, if you go in there, you're just like if you're talking to your balls, you're like, let it go. There you go. Go with that one next time.
Just like Hakuna Matata.
What a wonderful. What is it? What a
wonderful phrase.
There
Get
you
the
go.
fuck off me. Here's your rag.
That's the way to go, man. That's what you should do. Go start with the let it go. Just every once in a while, just throw some and then come back with us and tell us how that went. How'd she take it?
Let go.
I don't know anything past that line.
Yeah, I don't know. Then 30 seconds later, let it go.
Or go with, remember the what's that song the Yang Yang twins used to sing where they used to whisper the dumb shit?
The whisper song?
Yeah.
That's sexual harassment.
Learn what I don't know what those they are saying when they're whispering.
Come here, let me whisper in your ear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this dick in you.
Do that.
Yeah, it's sexual harassment. They taught our whole generation sexual harassment.
Well, man, that's why there's a whole bunch of freaks out there right now.
Yeah, surprisingly, none of them actually sexually harassed anybody.
You never know.
How did our generation come up with songs like Bust It Baby?
Dude, I can't. Every generation has a list of stupid songs.
Yeah.
And I can confirm that right now it's happening too. I'm on the road the other day and just there's some trash on the radio. Trash.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like an old man, but
no, but there's trash. Like
trash.
Like okay, can we hold on. Let me find this song that I heard on the radio, and you can confirm with me whether or not I think it means what I think it means. I was on the radio, and I'm not gonna hate. It's kind of catchy. So that dude, that looks like Caucasian dude, Harry Styles, has that song "Watermelon Sugar."
Oh yeah,
Have you heard that? Have you heard that?
Yeah.
He's talking about her sweet, sweet, good, good, right?
Yeah, he's talking about
right.
He's
talking about all kinds of stuff. Like I quoteth. First of all, the fact that he's like, breathe me in, breathe me out. I mean, what are we talking about here? And then he's talking about strawberries on a summer evening. If you want your belly and a summer feeling. Wait, what? He's trying to get up in her belly? And then he's talking about, I just want to taste it. Watermelon sugar high. Like, what are we talking about here? Let's be real honest. This what this is, right?
Yeah, I mean,
right?
He just wants that when your lady friend just sits on your face. I think that's what he's talking about. He wants to be drowned in that. You know?
Check this out. Tastes like a strawberry on a summer evening.
Wow.
There you go, man.
Descriptive.
Right? We all know what this dude's talking about. I know this Harry Styles dude kicked it like that, but this guy's going to town, right?
This is
Right?
descriptive, man.
Yeah, and I'm like,
He's not like, oh, the left strawberry tastes just a little sweeter than the right strawberry.
right. So the strawberries are the titties, right? Is that the idea?
I don't know, man.
Is that the idea, or is it the watermelons the titties? What are we talking about?
Watermelons the titties.
And then the high is just the sweet ooey gooey. What are we talking about here?
The high.
Let's break it down for people.
I think the high is the sweet juice dripping out.
We talking about? Let's break it down like a sports thing.
Maybe that's a new YouTube channel. We break down songs to the molecular level.
That's not a bad idea. We'll just sit there. Maybe that's a new segment we should try out.
Oh,
We'll pick a song, a random song from every decade or every couple years, and we'll just go over and say, what it meant. Mm-hmm. There's some that are going to be very easy. Like I heard some DMX song the other day, and he's just telling you about everything. He's just like, the water, the door, the air conditioning, the cool air, the wind, the dog walking, the dog scratching himself. My other dog looked at that dog, and then I'm looking at me now. Like he's just saying shit.
I'm like, what you want, dog? But what you want?
But what is he trying to say with those words is what I'm trying to say. What is the meaning?
What is it?
Behind his struggles.
Behind all this.
Remember that time we saw DMX at the mall?
Dude, we saw DMX at the mall.
Dude, he looked rough.
He looked rough then.
He looked real rough. I was like, yo, bro, you're not doing weed. You're doing something else.
He looked like a zombie from Minecraft.
You're doing like meth or something. You're doing something strong.
I think she just goes out the door like it's...
Yeah, dude, she'll come back in too, like the Kool-Aid Man. She just busts through there.
Yeah, just disrespectfully went out the door.
She don't care. She don't give a shit. She's a savage. Anyways.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, so I was thinking about that the other day. I was listening to that song on the drive-in, and I was like, watermelon, sugar, and high, huh? Okay, so this is either definitely about some good, or something going on with the female, or this is just on a different level of drugs.
What if throwing a curve in that? What is he talking about? Dick.
What is the watermelon? What's the sugar? And what's the high?
The watermelon is the balls.
Okay, the big ass balls.
Yeah.
All right. Like those ones that hang in the back of the truck.
Well, it's two of them,
I guess. And then what's the watermelon? What's the sugar?
The sugar is the taste of the dick.
Ah.
I mean, the sugar can be the nut too.
Disgusting.
And then the high is just like, tastes good.
Maybe it's got freaky undertones, man. I can't judge on
Who
people's
knows?
freak. I can't judge on people's freak, man.
Maybe he was just like, I gotta try that. Maybe he got some backsplash on himself one time. He was like, let me try that.
Backsplash, disgusting.
You never been like, you just never looked at it right there and been like, I wonder what that tastes like.
Nah, man, I'm not about that backsplash life. Every time you say the word backsplash, the only thing that comes to mind is those nasty ass troughs at the like baseball games or the fair. It's like that's a fear of mine. You get in there and you just get somebody else's backsplash on your shit, on any of you, or if you're real unlucky, you get it on some sort of dick-like region. Screw that.
That's the problem dudes have sometimes when you're fucking going in the urinal and you're like just taking a nice piss and you just aim too high and you get some of that back. You're like, You're like, no.
You're like, great. Now I need to burn all these clothes.
Now you gotta just destroy everything.
Disgusting.
You gotta burn your whole dick.
Burn your whole. I don't know about that.
Nope. Fuck it. You gotta get a Clorox wipe.
You definitely got. You gotta dip your dick in Clorox for sure.
For sure, man.
For sure. So you wanted me to talk to you about you wanted me to remind you about what dick smells like? Is that what you're talking about? Remember that one time you were like, write that down. I have that on my list. So you were talking. You wanted to talk about what dick smells like? I feel like while we're on this topic, we might as well just go there.
So we had a side discussion last week,
right?
I can confirm to you
the topic
because it happened on video chat here on Google Duo. Said thing happened.
You smelled what a dick.
No, not me. The other person.
What do you mean?
Black Mister Girl did that where she was just like, did that, and I was like, "Oh, what the heck?" I was like, "So you do that?" She's like, "Yeah, of course. You gotta do that to make sure like the pH balance is right." I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Okay."
Oh man, females have far more complex systems than men. Men have a very simple system. Stuff comes out of it, and you keep it clean. That's it.
That's right.
Right?
Your goal is to make sure it don't taste like mayonnaise.
Your goal is to keep it clean, like and also to make sure that only 2 things come out of it. Mm-hmm. Because if you got something else that comes out of it, like blood or something, you got to go to the doctor.
Right.
Right? But women's levels and pH and, man, you guys have a far more complex system than we do.
Right.
Like you guys got, it's, remember back in the day when I was looking at that one place and I was like, man, a pool would be nice. Mm-hmm. And then remember I eventually lived there and the maintenance on the pool was so high that I just thought to myself, yeah, no, I don't think I'd be doing this again.
Right.
And so that's where I'm at with this situation. Women definitely have more maintenance to do on their hoo-ha versus males.
Yeah. Yeah, they would, man. It's definitely a little more work. But yeah, so we were trying to figure out last week on our side discussion what dick smells like.
I'd rather not know what dick smells like. It's just disgustingness.
I mean,
because I've anyways, it's just this whole topic is just dangerous and disgusting to get into.
I mean, it smells like when you fucking worked out too long, or when you're working on the car too long.
Nothing smells good, dog. If you get up in that area, nothing smells good. You got a ball bag just sitting there. You got the lack of air filtration.
Yeah, there's no airflow coming through there, man.
What males need is an air handler system. If you don't know what an air handler system is, so in all houses.
Front mount on your balls?
Well, no. Okay, so like each house, especially here, you should know this because we need it in Arizona. All houses have an air conditioning system, right? But in your attic, you should have an air handler, which is in charge of like moving the air, and it has some additional fans and shit like that. But my thing is, if we had an air handler system somehow built into the ball bag region, things would be better.
Yeah, so you need so you gotta get those one underwear that what's his name's always pushing, Bill Burr.
Oh, MeUndies?
Yeah, MeUndies.
We need to get some ads, dog. You need to...
Dude, I was looking up that last week, and nobody got back to me.
You gotta keep
and I was like, all right, well, this next week...
You should be like, we get 3 listeners a week. You know you want this business.
You want this business. Promote the ones that had amazing numbers.
Right? Amazing. Get at this. You know you want to
If we didn't cuss and talk about appropriate subjects, we'd be making...
Whatever, man. That's why I tell Boski all the time. I'm like, look, you should probably just clean up your podcast, go real PG, and then just start making money.
You'd be making tens of dollars.
You're making $100 a year or some shit. You know what you could do with $100 a year?
You can put that into the stock market, and in 25 years,
or maybe just pay for the fucking hosting of this thing. You know, whatever. But gonna get on that. Need to get on that. But anyways,
dick smells not good.
It's not the greatest thing, I would imagine.
The cooch smells better.
All right, what do you think smells worse after a long, long day? We need to get off this topic.
I already know what you're going to say. Dick smells worse. Because there's those freaks out there who are like, oh, man, let me smell that your used G-string that you just used.
That's the thing in Japan, right? You can buy a used underwear in Japan, like on vending machines.
Yeah, in Japan. Definitely not a Reddit forum in America.
Those Instagram hoes probably can make some good money doing that.
Yeah.
If they're not doing so already.
Oh, you just worked out on that? Oh, let me smell that. Yeah, definitely. There's not a forum. I mean, I haven't confirmed this, and I'm not going to. If I do confirm it, I'll let you know, but I'm not going to. I don't know
how good bookmark for later.
I don't know how good my VPN is, so we'll see.
Do you have one of those VPNs?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Like you pay for the VPN service?
No, it's just a free one.
Oh, okay.
They think I'm in San Francisco right now.
That's hilarious.
I and they used to think I was in Germany, but Germany don't have Twitter, so.
So when you do that stuff, can you get on like Netflix and watch all kinds of shit that we can't get normally here?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
Wait, if you had a VPN, okay, so how about this? There are, in other countries, they don't have pay-per-views, like for the UFC and all that other stuff. So in theory, could you use a VPN to tap into some TV show on another country and just get the pay-per-views for free? Because they just air them on TV.
Yes.
Why haven't we done that?
Yeah, so we're going to pay for that then. We're going to have to pay for the good one. The good one.
If we can do it, I mean, it's probably worth it.
The good one is like $15 for the whole year.
Yeah, dude. How much do we pay for pay-per-views?
Way too fucking much.
Yeah, man. And we got a lot of good ones coming up. But anyway, that's besides the point. This one's going apeshit outside. But anyways, my point is...
Yeah, but so there's no like form for used dudes boxers.
Nobody cares about that. Well, you know what, though? Maybe it's a thing in the gay community. Maybe it's just something we don't know. What?
That's gross.
What? I'm just saying. Maybe it's a thing in the
weird. I don't want to smell that. Ugh.
Okay, but it's not for you. It's just like you selling your stuff so you can get some money on the side. Make that paper.
I guess I'm going to start doing like slightly overweight dudes workout.
You could just be like, hey, man, here's what I look like. And then put a picture of Christian Bale and be like, do you want these used trunks or what? What's up?
My workout undies.
These are straight out the firing range. You know what I'm saying? I get you these right now. Express overnight. That way the stank is still contained within.
You got to put it in Tupperware.
Seal it up completely.
You got to seal it up in Tupperware.
Man, Tupperware is going to be expensive. What you got to do is you got to get those, those bags where you put food and then you shrink wrap them or whatever. Shrink seal them or what? I can't remember the word for it.
Oh, yeah, vacuum seal.
Yep, there you go. That's what you got to do. That's the cheap way of doing this. Once you get profitable.
I mean, yeah, you can also do the
unless you go to Black Friday and then you get all
Black
the
Friday,
Tupperware.
you get the like 200 pack.
75 pack for $1. They're like, oh yeah, shipping was nice. This guy had it literally in a container that was 1 by 1, and you managed to just roll them, squeeze them in there.
It's like it was still moist.
Oh, disgusting.
Nasty.
I got a free Tupperware with this underwear. How great is that? I'm gonna use that for work on Monday.
My burrito was a little tangy.
I should have worn.
My mac and cheese had a little kick to it.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Gross, man.
We need to get the fuck off this topic quick.
That's fucking gross, bro.
We need to jump out this topic ASAP. Look, here comes Kool-Aid Girl. Watch. Oh, no, that's you. That hurt running.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, that's gross.
So we're talking about the ad revenue you get on Pornhub, man. If you make a video.
Okay, yeah. So I was telling you, I was noticing because you notice a lot more custom accounts.
Right.
It's not like big name things. It's like custom people. Like people are creating their own accounts. Kind of like YouTube, right? We talked about this before where you as a person can start a YouTube account and create your own content and upload it. And you make money on YouTube based on Google putting ads in front, in middle, behind, in between your content. Is that happening on the porn sites? Like I can start the Dick O'Reilly's Dick Slinging Swordsman on the hub or something, and then like depending on views, I'll get a check in the mail.
Yeah, I think it's like it's like 8,000 views, and you get like $2,000.
8,000 views and you get $2,000. That's crazy. I'm about to start putting some videos, man. What I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna upload some videos. Right, they're gonna be non-pornographic. They're just gonna be me like, I don't know, cutting some wood on the table saw or some shit. Right? What?
How's that?
Hold on. Okay. Follow me. It's gonna be some weird kink. Like it's gonna be like some deep recessed Pornhub kink, like ASMR on table saws or some shit. Okay. I don't know, man. That's a thing, I'm sure, for somebody, right? I'll upload it. But then we'll start promoting it here on the podcast and be like, go check out my latest video. Don't go to YouTube. Check it out on the Pornhub / the Dick O'Reilly.
I mean, yeah, you could do that. I guess you could also do You could also do like those funny videos where it's like dick cut mahogany gets split in two.
Gets split straight in half by a big
dick blade or by a big solid man. And then you're the solid man.
There you go. That'll be the channel. It's just all about teasing the words.
And people are like, not what I expected, but I'm glad I came here.
And then I'll like it'll just
here.
It'll be just like a picture of me, like the thumbnail will be like a picture of me with my thumbs up and like.
Yeah, man, that's perfect.
That's hilarious.
It's like cherry skin. Oh, fuck, you gotta think of stuff. It's like cherry skin beauty gets her first shave, and you gotta use one of those wood planers.
You know, dude, honestly, I bet you something like that people would go to just to watch the ridiculousness of it.
Oh, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good.
That's funny. Dun. Back from a regularly scheduled break. We should have done like a commercial in between that. That's what a professional would have done.
Been like, hey man, your dick not working anymore? Get these gas station dick pills.
Yeah, Red Bull, Red Hot gets you going again when your girl wants it again because you didn't light her up hard enough the first time.
She said she didn't mind that you gave it to her lightly. She wanted her coochie to be smoking like a gun. So give it to her on round 2 with red hot red dick pills from the gas station.
It's like, hey, is your wife fucking the pool boy? Well,
give her the wrath of God.
Give her big chew, rod hard boner pills. You know, it's a play on word for rock hard, you know, or rod hard like a rod.
Rod hard.
Rod hard, yeah. Roadhouse. No, that's remember that? Did you hear about that on the news, by the way? What? How there was that senator, or I don't know what political position he holds, but he came out saying that his wife was fucking the pool boy.
You show me that.
Oh, man. It's like, wow. I don't know if that's a dig at the dude that she was fucking or if it's just him trying to, you know, be political and come out on top. But, man, that is a headline like no other. My wife was fucking the pool boy. That's some ballsy choice of fucking words.
That's funny.
I mean, geez, man.
Oh, speaking of more porn, damn, we're on topic today.
It's been a while, man.
It's
been a while.
We haven't even hit my topics.
I've been hitting my topics. You want to talk about dick smell?
Yes, I did. That was my main thing, to talk about dick smell.
You're like, I'm all about that dick smell.
I'm all about that. That's my first candle, dick smell.
I like a lavender on top of the dick every once in a while just to keep it fresh.
It's my first candle, dick smell. It's going to smell like sand.
Oh, dick smell. No, it's going
to smell like asphalt. No, black licorice.
That probably wouldn't be a bad smell, but taste. I mean, people love black licorice. I am not a fan of black licorice.
I wasn't either. That fell on my face.
Hey, have you heard this shit that supposedly TikTok is suing the U.S.?
I don't think they can do that.
Yeah, because apparently the apparently thing should be like a undercover hidden drinking game. By the way,
don't do it, you'll die.
Don't do it, hard liquor. So Trump signed some sort of executive order. Mm-hmm. telling TikTok to either sell their company to a U.S. owned shit or they're going to pull it from app stores or something like that, right? Whatever they're saying. Now, TikTok is suing them, being like, yo, man, you didn't let us kind of work this out before you're forcing us to do this and that. So they're suing the U.S., right? And my whole thought, you know about what my whole thought is about all this? Why are you going to spend money suing the government where you're about, first of all, you're going to lose that. Right. But secondly, you're going to lose your company anyways. Instagram launch Reels, you're fucked. TikTok, you're fucked. You need to sell that now. Yeah. Sell it to Microsoft on a good deal and be thankful you were as popular as you were because Instagram, a.k.a. Data from Star Trek, He does not care and will just undercut every single popular app. I give Instagram 2 weeks, maybe a little longer. I give them 1 year before Instagram launches their own Shadow Rage Legends, and all of a sudden is like competing with that game. And it's just integrated into Instagram. You're going to have your own character inside of Instagram fighting dragons and shit.
I mean, first thing, it was Trump who was like, these are spies from China. And TikTok was like, no, we're definitely not doing that. And now that you want to sue the U.S. government, it kind of seems like you might be spies from China. I don't know.
Well, my thing is like, why, dude? First of all, you're gonna lose all that money.
Yeah, that's why it seems weird. Why would you, if you're an actual business, like a legit business,
you know you're gonna lose.
Why would you sue the U.S. government?
You know how rarely the U.S. government loses a lawsuit? It's like, it's so rare that when it happens, it ends up being a thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that Wade versus Brown, like, you know, those lawsuits are so big.
Cases.
Yeah, that it ends up being history. Doesn't happen that often. And so TikTok just needs to relax, and they need to like move on. Is TikTok still around, by the way? I mean, now that Instagram has the things. Instagram is becoming the super app. I give it a couple weeks before Instagram slowly starts converting Facebook and Instagram into one being. It's like some Dragon Ball Z fusion dance shit. Because I believe Instagram is far more popular than Facebook. Facebook is dying off.
I hear Facebook. People love Facebook, man. They're all about that Facebook.
Anybody that loves Facebook either needs more attention than they have, or
those do love attention,
or they just love drama. I don't love Facebook. The only reason I have Facebook at this point is because I find some good deals on car parts.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, I find good deals on sex workers.
Wow. I'm like, well, now that you mentioned, I do need some yard work done. No, I'm just kidding. But still.
I send you that meme where it's like, hey, I'll do anything for 50. And he's like, good. Can you work my shift today?
Oh, man. It's terrible, man. And then Facebook just turns into like political shit all the time now because of those politics, and it's just like, all right, man, I didn't need to know that somebody I knew was a complete moron.
That does happen.
And you know what I'm seeing more of? You're seeing more and more Facebook of people having the typical Instagram taught thing where it's like, here's your motivational quote, and it's definitely a reference to what that person's going through at that moment. It's just like, you got to put in work in order to make things work all the time. And it's just like, you know, that chick just had a fight with her husband or something. And that's her way of telling everybody that she just had a fight with her husband. But she doesn't want to go out there and say, man, my husband Joe is an asshole. I just found out he's been buying car parts with our money and we have no savings. Like, you know, whatever the thing is. My thing is, it's hilarious how it's like, all right, you don't think this is transparent, that you're talking about marriage takes two, and it's a hard, difficult thing that you both have to compromise. That doesn't mean something. Like, where'd that quote come from? And secondly, how much time did you spend to find that quote?
I mean, them hoes have those quotes. They're just ready.
They must have them, because I can't imagine that Instagram or Facebook or whatever, insert your favorite here, has, like, you know how it has a little icon for emojis or something? Mm-hmm. Like, there isn't another icon. This is what they should do. Yeah, you're welcome, Instagram. They should have another little thing instead of just emojis and little GIFs. Now you can search for motivational quotes and directly dump them into your feed. That would save hosts so much time.
Hey, man, that might be a good idea.
I'm telling you, you're welcome. Take it and just give me some credit on this thing.
Hey, man, speaking of hoes, your Bella Thorne has that OnlyFans.
Yeah, so that made news nationally.
All the other hoes.
First of all, I don't even know who that hoe is if it wasn't for you. And I found out that she's apparently a...
You just killed somebody.
She's apparently a Disney chick. Disney, whatever you say it. She's one of those Disney Channel chicks. I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. And now she's gone the deep end, like all those girls that go from a super PG channel, so supposedly wholesome, that looks like it has some weird dark undertones, and then goes to adulthood and then starts just doing like questionable slutty shit.
Yeah, she's always been like that, man.
What do those kids? First of all, do you think that it's working for Disney, or do you think that it's working as a child star?
It's working as a child star.
You think the child, the
and because Disney's always like, oh, you got to be so perfect. You got to be so perfect. And it's just like all the stress gets to you. And they're like, oh, you got to do this. You got to do that.
And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, nip slip.
Yeah. And it's like.
On the red carpet.
And somebody's like, oh, hey, don't you want to try some dick? And they're like, maybe. Maybe I do.
Oh, please. Those kids are probably getting that early on.
Yeah. And that's the problem. That's exactly what happens. Somebody on set is like, you want to try some dick? And they're like, yeah. Yeah, I do. And then this is what happens. But yeah. So, yeah, she made $2 million, and other hoes were mad. She's like, why is everybody going to her? You should be getting real sex workers money.
Well, remember I told you that when I first heard that national news, I told you, I'm like, oh, it's that one chick that you follow, and then I remember thinking, I'm like, well, when I heard the news that she had made $2 million, I was like, oh, I heard this a few weeks ago. No, I think it only took her like a week or two to make $2 million on OnlyFans. And you know, for those that don't know, OnlyFans isn't just like pornography. It's not the hub. It's like suggested pictures. Like, once again, this comes back down to the idea that thirst is a definite thing for women, but no man is pulling that kind of money on OnlyFans from thirsty women.
No,
you'd have to be some fucking dude from Grey's Anatomy, or insert your chick's favorite comedy. Damn, that vibe overs. You'd have to be some dude from some show that your woman loves in order for you to make any sort of money on an OnlyFans or whatever, as a dude.
Oh, look, it's a wholesome puppy.
Yeah, it's a cute little puppy. He's not having a good day, though. So, yeah, man, it's the thirst is far different for a man than it is for a woman. Mm-hmm. Like, there is thirst.
Yeah, so I went to...
like Sahara Desert in the summer thirst.
I went to... oh, look, there's a dude. Dude, that's
what are you on, OnlyFans? Is that what you're on?
Yeah.
You're on OnlyFans right now? What do you got, a subscription? Membership?
I got all the free ones. I ain't paying money for these people. Crazy.
Though, to me, this is crazy. This is crazy. I don't understand how this business works, right? Like, you and I have talked a million times on this podcast how we are unwilling to pay for Bible verses, right? You'll go to the hub and get your plethora of Bible verses as much as you want. Wow. Anyways, that's some pixelation there. Those are thick pixels.
Those are some thick pixels, man. It's not covering much.
That's what we should come out the shirt. Thick pixels. But anyways, you and I have talked about, like, we would never pay for like a subscription service to the Hub or Bang Bros or insert your favorite, right?
Right.
But the craziness is that these women, and very few men, are making a living on quote unquote suggested. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Suggested pictures. What are they called? Suggestive pictures? Lewds, whatever they're called. But basically, they just mean you're not seeing nipple, you're not seeing asshole and vagina. Like, you're not seeing anything crazy.
No predator mouth, man.
You're not getting no south mouth action.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy to me that this is a legitimate business platform where people can make money on thirst. Like, legitimate thirst. It's not like you go to OnlyFans and it's like, oh yeah, no, that chick that you follow wherever is doing topless stuff, right? Even if you were like, it's only topless stuff. No. These are suggestive stink. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put a giant pixelization all over everything. I'm like, well, how is this any different than anything else?
I don't
Why
know.
wouldn't I just go to the hub, and the hub is free?
Yeah, I know some of them do, show the predator face and all that good stuff, but you're paying.
So bad.
You're paying, you are paying like $30. Some of these hoes have the audacity to be like $30 a month.
$30 a month?
Yeah.
That's a bill, dude.
Yeah.
Jeez.
This whole Bella Thorne.
Is that what she's charging? $30 a month?
She's charging $20 a month.
Wow. At $20 a month, dude, you better have a photographer. This better be a business. Like, you better have weekly photo shoots. You got to have the dude that edits them for you, that uploads them for you. Like, you should be a chick that's just coming in there, taking the pictures and dipping out and cashing in.
All right, let's see. I felt weird clicking on.
Oh, you just clicked on a dude and subscribed on the dude right there. I saw that. Who's this dude?
I don't know.
Is it that dude, that bald guy from all the pornos?
Buffington? I don't know.
I don't know the hell that
He's
is.
charging $15 a month.
What does he say you're getting for $15 a month? Looks like a little boy, too.
Oh, he does what you do. What
are you talking about?
He did what you did on Motivated Results, which you should check out because I'm on that.
What is it, like fitness stuff?
Yeah, just fitness stuff. And he's going to do... Look, he's doing everything I told you. I'm like, look, do it shirtless. And you're like, I don't want to do it shirtless. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Do it shirtless.
You're like, let me spray some oil on you.
Yeah, come here.
That was your dream job for a while, dude. You wanted to be the dude that spread oil on those chicks on the photo shoots,
Yeah,
remember?
Man, that's a good job.
You're like, I want to rub some oil on some girl's ass and titties, and you'll take some pictures of them. Remember that?
Yeah, man.
It's like your dream job.
Good honest work.
You're like, I'll intern if I have to. I'll learn the trade.
Right.
Learn the trade.
I want to be that one who puts the tape on those hoes.
Oh,
makes
yeah.
them look like cheetahs.
Remember that dude for a while that was super popular that put electrical tape on hose, by the way. That's the shittiest tape. That's the tape that at any sort of temperature, heat, any sort of increase in heat, and it melts off of you.
Look, here's a nice BBC for you. He's charging $10.
What's he do?
Don't say what he does. I'm just...
The raw and more personal side of me includes BTS. What's BTS stand for?
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, deleted clips, and much, much more. Only posted here.
I don't know, man.
How many does it tell you how many people they got following them?
No.
Oh. So how does anybody know Bella Thorne made that kind of money? What if she only made like 50 cents? And she's just talking mad shit. What stops me from going on OnlyFans and being like, I made $3.6 million. What are you talking about? And all I show is a one vein that goes down the dick route.
Wow. Dang, this one's putting her on blast, man. It's saying she...
What do you mean?
This one says, is it worth the cash? Bella Thorne charges OnlyFans subscribers $16 a month plus tips for very tame bikini and hot dog eating pics.
Hot dog eating pics? Is that a thing? Like, people are really into that, huh?
Wow, they put some on here.
Yeah, let me see what's going on here. Let me see the situation. Look, man, I'm not going to be mean. She's a cute girl. I'm just not understanding what the thing is with this chick. This chick has a tremendous following. What is the thing with this girl? Yo, I want my money back. I didn't even pay for anything, and I want that money back. That's not a good picture. Wow, it's like she took out her cell phone camera and just took a photo with like a Nokia 5200.
I need her done up at all times.
That's a big difference, dude. That's some Photoshop George Lucas shit right there. That needs to have that George Lucas ink. What does he have in front of every movie? George Lucas effects.
Lucas effects.
He needs to have that shit on every front of one of those pictures. That's a big stark difference. Wow, it's like some night and day shit. That's like when you're at the bar. You know what that's like, dude? That's like when you're at the bar and it's really late, it's like 1 a.m. and then you meet this chick and you're like, yeah, we're gonna hit it off. And then when you guys get along real good, you hook up the next day and you wake up and then you look over and that chick does not look good.
Yeah.
You're like, the sun came in, washed away all the hoe makeup, and now you're looking a little different.
It happens, man. It happens. That's why you can't be drinking a lot with Don't be taking shots on our game when we say apparently.
Okay, that's a legit photo shoot though.
Yeah.
First of all, also, what is up with her arm? They photoshopped that off a little too much. See her arm? How
Yeah.
it looks like literally like a paintbrush smudged it together. That's you got a shitty Photoshop, dude, girl.
She probably did it.
Did you see, by the way, that thing I sent you about the one Kardashian where it's like, oh, she photoshopped the picture too much, and you see a picture of it and you're like, that's
No
not even the
shit.
same human.
Yeah.
You look completely different. And what kind of human that lacks any sort of morals and any sort of values is comfortable posting a picture that looks like that on your personal social media and pretending like nobody's gonna look at it sideways and be like, that ain't you? Right? What kind of person are you where you can do that and then just, I don't know, pretend it's you?
Hey man, I don't know. Those people are crazy.
Maybe somebody else runs her social media. Then it would make sense. You know, they're just doing whatever they're told to do by the crazy mom. But if you as an individual, it's like me posting a picture of like whoever, right? Like I say post a picture of freaking Thor from like inside of Thor, you know, the movie. Like he's like, remember that scene in the first Thor movie where he's like pulling up the hammer and he's like yoked? And then I post that on my social media and I'm like Thursday night, guys. Just another Thursday night for me just working out.
You should.
I look completely different than that dude. Plus, that dude's got about 100 pounds of muscle on me.
You got to do that and then be like, well, just go into bed and just be you.
Like, just another day.
Just another day.
For my workouts. Just took a screen grab from my recent workout. Here it is.
Looking like John Cena.
You're like, what?
You're like, it's because I had the pump going. See,
I'm unrecognizable. Everything swells up when I start
it's just working
weights.
out in the sun. It's so hot out here in Arizona. It's just you on the rocks.
Yeah, they used to call me the Shazam. You know, I go from normal dude to yoked after I start lifting weights.
Yeah, just put you on the rocks body. Like, so hot out here.
So hot, guys. You don't even know.
Get the tan going. At the tan.
I need to buy new shirts. I don't think I fit into my normal shirts anymore.
When the pump's going.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. But people have got some weird delusional thing. Plus, that poor girl definitely has some issues because nobody's batting an eye on that chick. Like, and you got Kim and you got the other bitchy one, and now you got the new generation of hoes coming through.
The new generation of hoes. Wow.
Yeah, the two younger daughters. I mean, that one's the one that was like the black sheep of the family.
Yeah, she went from looking like Chewbacca to looking like a decent person. Yeah.
It's just crazy. Poor girl.
Hey man, we got time for one more?
Oh yeah, we got time. What do you got?
Oh, okay. So I was on the way over here. Oh, first thing, Black Mystery Girl gives me shit for saying when I'm like outside her house, I'll be like, "Oh, I'm here." I'm like, "Do you want me to get out?"
What do you mean?
I'll be like, "Do you want me to get out?" And she's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Do you want me to get out?" And she's like, "I'm not gonna answer you till you say it right." I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" She's like, "Nobody says get out." And I'm like, okay. I'm like, "You want me to get down?" Or I keep saying, "Do you want me to get down?" And she's
like down off the car?
Yeah. And I guess that's not the proper way to say it.
You're making me think about it now. I've never even thought about it.
Yeah, I think I keep saying, "Oh, you want me to get down?"
Yeah, I've just noticed it is something you do. You're like, "Oh, you want me to get down?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's being lazy. Get out of the car." But I think is the proper phrase? You want to get out?
Yeah. Do you want me to get out? I guess.
Get out of the vehicle.
Yeah. So then I'm like, "Oh, do you want me to get out of the vehicle?" And she's like, "Yeah."
That sounds like a cop is like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of the vehicle and put your face on the asphalt." It's only 114.
So that's how I keep saying it now. I'm like, okay, so I'll get out of the vehicle.
Yeah, I think that might be the right way of doing it.
So yeah, don't
say.
Hey,
Kool-Aid girl, what are you doing out there?
So yeah, I'm like, okay, I can't say get down anymore.
Get down, dun, dun, dun. What's that song? Get down, dun, 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 dun.
Just all the songs.
Anyways, all right. So what are you gonna say?
Hey man, we haven't brought up our boy R. Kelly in a while.
Oh, what's he been up to? He's still in jail, right?
He got beat the fuck up.
No.
Yeah,
in prison?
In prison. He got beat the fuck up in prison.
Why? Did like a daughter of one of the dudes that were in the prison with him?
While I was on the way over here, I found this story that R. Kelly, while in prison, apparently was just chilling in his prison room, in his cell. Some dude just came up and started beating the shit out of him.
I would think that guy would be in some sort of lavish, like, country club-ish prison. That was my seat.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? No, he is apparently. See, you're dead now.
Apparently.
If you took a shot every time we said apparently, you are drunk.
Oh, for sure.
You are gone.
For sure.
He's apparently at Chicago's Metropolitan Correctional Center.
Damn, they threw that man in Chi-Town prison. That's not the good stuff, man. That's probably legitimate.
Yeah, man. They want to make sure he learned.
Wow.
Yeah, and another inmate came in and started beating the shit out of him. Apparently, the guards stopped the beating as soon as it started, so he didn't get beat up too fucking much. But, you know, the guards were probably like...
Get one final one in there.
Yeah, keep going.
Man. Maybe this will motivate him to come out with a new chapter in Trapped in the Closet.
I believe I can survive.
That's crazy. Speaking of, we haven't heard anything about Cosby. I mean, that guy...
Is he dead?
That guy is a legitimate rapist. How he can't be having a good time in jail, right?
He should interview Kamala Harris.
Oh, fuck.
What? They let Cardi B interview Joe Biden. She did the same thing. She did the same shit.
Do you think... Okay, we'll never know the answer to this, but do you think he knew who she was before and after?
Nope.
You don't think so?
Nope. He was just like, oh, I didn't know they let colored folks in here.
You don't think that at some point in the time from now to the time he did the interview, that maybe his like great granddaughter didn't come up to him and be like, that girl you interviewed? And he's like, yeah, little Katie. And she's like, check this out. She has a music video. And then he just showed it to him and he's like, what in the... Who approved this? Did you hear the lyrics, let alone with the visuals on this?
No, he was
It was like a strip club where somebody got high with LSD and went to a strip club.
No, he was like, oh, those people make good chicken. I continued on his day because he's so out of it.
Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, I wonder what's going on with Cosby. I can't imagine that guy's having an easy time in jail unless he went to some foo-foo jail.
Yeah. So there you go. That's what happened to...
they don't do good things to rapists in jail.
That's what happened to R. Kelly, man. He's okay, though. I know some of you who are Team R. Kelly, who will remain nameless, he's okay. He got some... he did get some x-rays done, and they all came back negative. No internal injuries, no broken bones. He did have some scrapes on him, but, he's all right.
Poor R. Kelly, man. Is he... What's his sentence? Do you remember what his sentence is? How long is he going?
He's still waiting trial.
Oh, jeez.
So there you go.
If he makes it out in his lifetime, I mean, I would imagine he's going to come out with a fire album, right?
I'm trapped in my cell.
Yeah, he comes out with like Trapped in the Cell 1, chapters 5 through 13 or something,
yep.
Or he does like Trapped in the Closet version 2.
I think there's 7 versions of that, isn't there?
I've never really seen it all. I've seen pieces of it, and it's comedy. It's what it is. It's like, how can you continue to do this for this long? It's almost like it's made for people that love weed and then just smoke it and then just watch it and just laugh their ass off.
Yeah. I'm definitely trapped in the closet with him. Definitely.
Well, do you think this was a secret way for him to confess about what he was doing to all those girls in his house?
Trapped in the closet?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. It probably was. He's probably reading it from the inside of the women he trapped in the closet.
Damn.
Just want some food. But I'm in the closet. Just want to pee, but I can't because I'm in the closet.
Jeez, this is the dark shit, dog.
Hey, I'm not the one who did it. He did it.
I know. I'm just saying, it's just dark shit.
Just want to call my mom, but I can't because I'm in the closet. Just want to be 18, but I can't because I'm in the closet. You know.
Craziness.
That's what he did. Can't.
All right, man. You got anything else? We're cutting a little short today, but...
Batman. Did you see Batman?
What, the movie?
The
preview?
trailer.
Yeah, of course I did. I sent it to both of you fools, and I was like, I already was very scared. Look, when they cast Ben Affleck as Batman...
I was in my deathbed, and I rolled over.
I was like, this isn't going to be good. Because Ben Affleck...
And guess what? You were right.
And I was right. No, I was definitely right.
Yeah, there's no...
I haven't even seen Justice League, let alone the Snyder Cut.
You haven't seen Justice League?
I have not.
We have to watch Justice League.
I haven't seen Justice League.
Put that bitch on.
I haven't seen Wonder Woman. I haven't seen The Flash. Is that a movie?
The series?
No. There's not a movie?
No,
then I'm good. I haven't seen Justice League. Because Batman v Superman was so bad.
Justice League is better than Batman v Superman.
Okay. I did see Aquaman. I did enjoy Aquaman, even though it was not very canon-like.
No, it's not.
A little bit, but he doesn't look like Aquaman. Aquaman looks like Hitler's wet dream. So, which is kind of weird, right? Like, why would he look like that? But he's an old character. I get it. He's back from the 50s. Whatever. Not a big deal. I haven't seen Justice League. Everybody keeps saying the Snyder Cut is going to be better. I'm like, look, the bare minimum or the bare maximum that the Snyder Cut can be better, and this is from a person, once again, that has not seen the original Justice League. The only way that it's going to be better is if the story is more cohesive or it's edited better. There is no way that visually it's going to be better because now you're rushing a movie to come out through a streaming service. So you're rushing it, and therefore the CGI isn't going to be as good, or the editing isn't going to be as clean, or isn't going to be enough time and energy put into the whole package, right? But just based on the Gumby looking dark side, I'm not impressed so far. And why does Saberwolf look like an alien?
Saberwolf?
What's his name?
Which one?
The main bad guy in Justice League.
That's not Saberwolf.
What's his name? Saberwolf's from Killer Instinct.
Yeah. I was like, they're fighting Saberwolf? This is awesome.
What's his name?
Steppenwolf,
whatever. Slightly different. He looks like a fucking alien.
Yeah, that's how they all are. That's how he makes them look.
That's the problem, man.
He makes them all look like giant gray monsters.
And then look. I'm quite aware of what we're looking at, okay?
Okay.
It's I understand that in comic books, all the characters look like humans. Mm-hmm. And probability states that if we have aliens come down from another planet, they're not going to be shaped or look like us, in theory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't Batman, Justice League, or this isn't Justice League / aliens crossover, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is a movie about an existing property that already has nearly 5 decades of history. Mm-hmm. This is nearly 5 decades, half a century of history and universe building that has occurred. And now you're choosing to take this to the big screen. And while I appreciate that the money is going to that, just because you're an asshole director and or writer and or visual effects specialist doesn't mean you get to fucking want to make this thing your homage to what you think or want things to look like. Things have already historically looked a certain way for decades. And for you to take your artistic fucking view on the characters is crazy. And DC keeps doing it wrong every fucking time. From Lex Luthor to Dark what the hell's the main
Dark Side
to what's the thing that kills Superman?
Doomsday.
Doomsday.
Fucking potato monster.
I mean, Aquaman, I'll give you respect because there wasn't there isn't a universe that Aquaman kind of looks like that. But my thing is, you're taking these interpretations of things that you don't need to interpret. Fine, you want to put a little quality, you want to put some black characters in this thing. I get it. Throw some black characters on there. I'm cool with that. But why are you making the bad guys some sort of weird aliens for no reason at all? Steppenwolf. Is that his name? Mm-hmm. Steppenwolf looks like something from the Aliens franchise and not the Batman and Superman franchise. And as an artist and or creator and or writer, whoever gets to choose whoever makes these decisions has no right to say, okay, we're going to make Steppenwolf look like some weird ass alien, but because we respect Batman, Batman can look like Batman. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, if you're gonna rub your dick all over 50 years of content, then be a goddamn man and say, oh, I want to make this my own, so I'm gonna make Batman look different. I'm gonna make Batman black. Or I'm gonna make Batman fucking Owlman. That's not a stretch because that's a real thing. I'm gonna make Batman like he's gonna have fucking wings that come out of his back. He's gonna be half an Owlman or half a Batman. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just choose to take your artistic interpretation of things on the things you think you can get away with. Make it what the people that want to see it want to see. Because the reality is like nobody gives a shit if Bob decided that Steppenwolf is going to look like an alien. Nobody gives a shit what his visual interpretation of it is. You have millions of people that have spent millions of dollars on comic books and movies and figures and watching TV shows and DVD sets that give a shit about the characters. And this is what DC is not understanding, is that people give a fuck about the source material. They just do. That's not why comic book movies are making millions and millions. That is why comic book movies are making millions and millions of dollars. Not because everybody's like, man, I'd love to see what DC's doing now. It's because of the love that the people have of these characters. Right. And I told you from get-go, Batfleck is going to be dog shit. Why? Because that dude looks like he's already tortured in real life. And he's not going to commit to... Even though you think it would have worked because Batman is kind of a tortured guy. But Ben Affleck to me looks like a drunken tortured guy. Batman was never a vice guy. He was like a dude that used his tortured past to motivate him to become better. Batfleck looks like a dude who keeps drinking even after he's Batman. And that would no way work in real life. No way. Batman's already an extreme character that would never work in real life. But then I got the news that the shiny bat was going to be a freaking Batman. And already I was like, oh, great. Here comes the next dog shit iteration of this.
It's going to be fine, man.
It's going to be dog shit.
It's going to be great.
Oh, you thought the emo-looking Batman? First of all, Perfect. Batman is emo, but this long-haired emo-looking... No, man. It's going to be terrible.
Great.
He's going to be terrible.
That's why he's so great, because he just fucking... During the whole thing, I think he said 2 words. He fucking whispered them. He was like, how does this include me? I was like, oh, it's so fucking tortured.
You're telling me the scrawny little Batman...
He punched a dude?
Okay, first of all, he looks as big as he does because I'm sure they designed the armor to have a ton of padding. A lot of armor plates on that armor. A lot of armor plates on that armor.
He looks fucking tiny. He looks fucking tiny.
And secondly, this is the same dude that looked like he had air sprayed abs in the fucking shiny vampire movie.
He did. He's a fucking good actor, man.
That's not the question, though. My thing is when... Okay. This is the part that people don't fucking get, okay? If you're... I'm getting all heated about this. If you're not...
We got this.
If you're not going to commit to a goddamn character that is more beloved than most other comic book characters, then don't take the fucking job. We talked about this a few months ago where he's like... Yeah, I'm not going to work out because I think this is a negative thing for men. Shut the fuck up. You took a job that required you to be a physical specimen of a human. It's different, right? If you wanted to be Martian Manhunter, throw some CGI on that dude. He's a fucking alien. Who gives a shit? You're choosing to take on a character that is a human that pushed himself to the peak of physical limits to be the best and better than people who are powerful aliens and magic users and blah, 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 blah. Okay? If you really want to be a good actor, you commit to your fucking role. Okay? How insulting is it if you go to Batman and you're like, oh, you just came off of the, or I might rephrase that. How insulting is it if you go to Christian Bale? That's how much I associate him with Batman, that I call him Batman.
Very much his Batman.
How is it if you go to Christian Bale and you're like, hey, bro, I know you just signed to do Batman, and I know you just came off of The Machinist, so if you don't feel up to it, you could just keep wearing them. You could just keep looking like The Machinist, and you could be Batman. Get the fuck out of here. He got on some testosterone or whatever. He worked his ass off, and that dude went from The Machinist to Batman. 1 or 2, I can't remember. I think 1.
1.
That is a fucking committed actor.
That's why he's Batman.
Okay, that dude is a great actor. And then later on, he goes to be that cracked out dude from like the boxer's brother.
Yeah.
That dude commits to his fucking roles. You cannot tell me that you're not going to work out when you choose to take on the role of Batman. Get the fuck out of here, you shiny little bat dude. Get out of here, vampire boy. Go and do some more shiny bat movies.
I'm not gonna lie, he brought up some good points.
It's retarded. If you're gonna look, I'm not saying that guy can't put emotions on his face and make him look real, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you're committing to a job, realize what that job entails, and you're gonna have to work out.
You're not lying.
Lift some goddamn metal off the ground, get on some steroids, okay? And then prove to me how good of an actor you are, because then you look the part. If I'm looking at a person and it doesn't look like the character, you're taking me out of the thing that I already have a hard time doing, is pretending that you're a human that is fighting a million dudes and surviving every night and fighting aliens, and you're outsmarting everybody.
I mean, that was the problem I had with Batman versus Superman. I was like, that's Dark Knight Rises Batman. And he just barely met Superman. That's not how the story goes.
It's crazy.
That's not how that works.
And I'm willing to forgive far more of that, because my disposition of what is it?
Belief.
Yeah, that's not the right phrasing. Whatever, something like that. The thing that says that you can forego reality in order to pretend like this stuff is actually happening, so you can be involved in the movie, right? I can kind of do that to a certain degree. Batman and Superman versus Superman took me out a lot because that editing was terrible. But my thing is, don't hire the shiny almost asexual vampire to be arguably the best comic book character of all time. Like, there's a lot of great comic book characters, but I think Batman is the highest sold character, I think, and he hasn't been around as long as Superman. So, and he's got a tremendous following. I think he sells more toys and shit than any others. But my thing is, you cannot commit to a role and not, especially, and my point to this is not also about shiny vampire boy and how he's needs to man the fuck up when he takes roles like this. This is also a discussion for DC. And if they want to keep losing this movie game with Marvel, they need to step it up. They need to step it up. You can't just say, I'm going to hire this dude because he's a good actor, but yet find out he's like, oh, I'm afraid of weights. I can't lift the weight.
I mean, that seems like something you would have found. You would have asked them in the interview process.
You would have fired that dude from the get-go.
Right.
You're not going to perform. You're not. If they decide to move forward with some sort of another Justice League movie, and you have Robert Pattinson standing next to Wonder Woman, and she overshines him, how is that going to look? At least that chick who plays Wonder Woman was lifting some weights. She could have lifted some more weights, but at least she did something.
She tried.
Robert Pattinson comes out to the news media in the middle of fucking Corona, and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, I think it's a stereotype for men to lift weights, and I don't think it's okay for men to lift weights, and I don't want to continue this. Get the fuck out of here. Just admit it. You suck at lifting weights. You're unmotivated, and you're getting paid far too much for a commitment that you can't fulfill.
I guess the better way he would have said it is, "Hey, I'm on my work regimen. I'm not going super big. I'm just working out."
They need somebody else,
Something.
man. Bring back Christian Bale. No, he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it. He's over it.
All right, to end this.
That's a long ass rant. I went on a rant for like 10 minutes about DC and Batman.
We got a next movie night, son. We got to watch Justice League.
I should do Real Talk. This podcast should be called Real Talk, the Batman movies.
Hey, there you go.
Dear DC executives,
you can edit this part out. Edit this last part out, and it'll be the little extra
the little extra on the side. I don't know how I want to do it, but anyways, it's craziness, man.
No, next movie night, son. We got to watch. Justice
I'm
League.
gonna have to get hella drunk in order for that to happen because
the Whedon cut is fine. It's great. Great enough of a movie. Because he watched the Snyder cut and was like, "Yeah, this is dog shit. So let me see if I can fix it."
Is that on some sort of streaming? Do we got to buy DC streaming thing?
I got it for you.
You bought it?
No, I got the streaming service for you.
Oh my god. Anyways, all right.
But, yeah. So.
All right, man. That's it. That's it. I'm a little.
Last thing I'll tell you. If you want to watch a really good movie with Christian Bale and just great acting, just like a masterpiece of acting. All the way around. Ford versus
Ferrari. I heard that was good.
Dude, it's fucking great.
And what does he play?
Who, Christian Bale?
Yeah.
He plays the guy who Shelby gets to drive his car.
Oh, the driver?
The driver.
I heard that was good.
Dude, it's fucking... every actor in there, fucking top notch. If you want to be an actor... This is your fucking acting class right here.
Yeah, man. Christian Bale is a dude that takes things seriously.
Yeah, fucking...
You don't have that rant that he was recording. Remember that rant where he's like, it was like a lighting guy or some shit he was lighting. I was like, are you not a professional? Are you... Like, I get it, man. When I heard him doing that, I was like, hey, man, I get it. All these people don't give a fuck. They're just collecting checks.
Right.
Christian Bale... Look, man, anybody who's not understanding needs to go watch The Machinist.
Right.
And when you're at the level where you're willing to put yourself through that physically, then you know you're dealing with a different type of motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
That's a dude that gives more fucks than probably everybody in that room. To go, like he said he was eating an apple like a day.
It's fucking crazy.
An apple a fucking day. How do you not die?
Fuck if I know, man.
So when you're that committed for a job,
then you can come talk to you.
Then you can come talk to me, you shiny little vampire.
But yeah, there you go. This was pick of the week right there. The fucking Ford versus Ferrari. Everybody's great in there. Christian Bale, Matt Damon, John Bernthal. He's the Punisher.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's good.
He's good. Everybody there's so many actors in there. Fucking great. Fucking great.
Yeah, go watch that, guys.
Go watch it. You want to see some acting? Fucking that one right there.
You gotta watch that. All right, that's it, man. Anything else you want to say?
No, we're good.
See you guys next week.